Okay, I'm going to take this next email. We're going to now toss over to the West, Ahmedabad. They haven't touched upon that city for a long time. We've got this question from Raj Kanabar, and he writes in to say, I've looked at Adani Shantigram Township presentation brochures in UK of their project in Ahmedabad. So he's basically saying that he's writing in from UK. He says that I'm interested in Meadows 1850 rupees per square foot and would like to know, would this be suitable for investment only for 7 to 10 years period? The total cost is approximately 75 lakh rupees. How would you rate Adani's reputation in completing the projects, as this is a very big project and I think it will take 6 to 7 years. I'm worried that because it's a big project, 600 acres, would it be a good one for investment? Also would like to know monthly maintenance charges. Okay, and of course social infrastructure, he's mentioned school, hospitals. I'm glad that for an outlying area of Ahmedabad he's given us a 10-year period. It makes our job easier because that's the way that market is moving, very slow. Adani particularly, Samir, what's going on? I mean, are they long-term players in real estate? Do you get that sense?
Actually, they were planning to be long-term players, but not anymore. After the economic slowdown has hit every large industrial house, they've started to focus on their core competency, and real estate is not the core competency of Adani Enterprises. So they have clearly announced that they will not be looking at real estate in
anymore,
as much.
But they're okay with the current projects?
Yeah, absolutely. So you'll probably hear of them selling some FSI in this project to other developers. That's always a possibility because this is a 616-acre integrated township, and if their focus is not there, then that's what would make logical sense for them to retire their debt, which is also quite large.
Absolutely.
So we've come out with other options for you. Besides that, the project location is also slightly off, 2 kilometers from Vaishno Devi Circle. So we would recommend you to look at better locations and better projects. So I'll come to the key data points and the recommendations. 29 projects, 9609 units. We're talking about Godrej area. 18 months is the inventory overhang. 3189 rupees a square feet is the weighted average price. Not much appreciation in Ahmedabad, so 14% over the last 2.5 years, or 6% odd on an annualized basis. The recommendations that you could consider are Godrej Garden City 5. This is by Godrej Properties in Gota. 3250 rupees a square feet is the price. 2016 is the completion year and available from the developer. Saga, this is by Platinum Spaces near Vaishno Devi Circle. 3111 rupees a square feet is the price. 2014 is the completion year, again available from the developer. And lastly, Reflections by Pacifica Company, which is a private equity investor, near Vaishno Devi Circle. 2950 rupees a square feet is the price. 2015 is the completion year, and again the project's available from the developer.
Okay, so essentially what we're saying is, even though Adani has the execution capabilities within the 616-acre project, they could actually sell out, just the way it's been happening in NCR. Large acreage, we've seen some sale by Vatika to other developers because they alone don't have the might to develop everything, and it will just take forever.
Once you get land license, that's where you make the maximum profit.
Maximum money.
So they've already maximized that land parcel. So
and
that's a smart move.
It's a smart move, and that's the reason why we're saying nothing wrong with Adani Shantigram project. They would probably do a good job of what they're building right now. But if you do want to be on the safer side in terms of what are your options, because it's a very slow moving market, Ahmedabad, the outskirts of it, Gota that we're talking about, do go in with somebody or a developer whose focus on real estate is much more heavy. Godrej Garden City 5, Godrej Properties Limited is the first one on our list. There's also Saga by Platinum Spaces, and there's Reflections by Pacifica Companies. Well, before we end, safety tips for safe living and preventing any unfortunate fire accidents.